Good for PR now.
Oh, the 99! Oh, they're spinning at the end here.
Look at just Sage and Dandar in the back.
Oh my god! Crashing! Oh!
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Auto Club Speedway, where D3 is getting set to race here today at one of the greatest tracks on the schedule, in my opinion. And welcome to qualifying here for the San Bernardino County 140 here at Auto Club Speedway. Again, D3 racing here as getting qualifying underway. Chairman first out on track, and the 54 Toyota truck running that high line there. I was looking at the drivers in practice, not really running that high line for the hot laps, so might be an issue for him, might not. He gets that run off the corner though for him. You'd be assuming that the tires are going to be really good there on the low line, you know, when they're new and everything. So we'll have to see what happens with that. I apologize if you hear me have a lisp or anything today. I have a dentistry tool device in my mouth to help expand my top jaw, so that'll be in my mouth for a couple months, I assume. So hang with me, please. I'm as annoyed with it as you are. Sherman coming to finish up his final flying lap, all the way down to the apron. That will end his lap. And I do believe, yes, exactly. Out on track now. This might be his first or second lap. I'm going to assume it's his first. We're going to treat it like it's his first. That middle line there. So it looks like maybe driver's going to migrate to his top and middle line, and he's going to wall tap there. That's going to be an invalidation, I assume. Have to see about that. Yeah, their lap 1 invalidation. So this lap will not count for Zaki. Going to the high line again. Has to play it a little bit more safer this time around. Trying not to hit that wall in 3 and 4. He's gonna keep it high. Out 3 and 4. Keeps it clean to the line. Now and Zaki's laps, which means Allery coming to start his first lap here. A little bit of lag, a lot of lag. Allery been a very dominating driver this season. Did fall behind the points, unfortunately for him, after the last race. I don't believe he attended the last race. Not too sure. I'll have to check on that again. Again, on that high groove there, very close to the wall. To the line, I'll finish his first flying lap. Gonna have to be a little bit more aggressive here. Now he has that first lap in. Trying to prove his mark here in RSCRA and D3. He's gonna send it low. He's gonna drift up the track. That's gonna lose a lot of speed there in 3 and 4. and he's not gonna be able to maintain it. Coming to the line, I assume that brushed off a lot of time. Quick check with the times real quick. Zaki out front, followed by Allery and Chairman. Is that Zaki's invalidated time? Yes, that is Zaki's invalidated time, which means Allery has provisional pole as we speak. Rock Solid subbing in here for Aiden. Very talented driver. Trying to get some points here for Aiden. Kept it high in turn 1 and 2. See if D3 provides a big challenge for him this time around. Really neat and tidy in 3 and 4. To the line. And rock a little slower that time in 1 and 2. I want to thank all the viewers tuning in for D3 San Bernardino County 140 here at Auto Club Speedway. Just me in the booth today, unfortunately. I'm gonna have no voice after this one. Rock Solid coming to the line. It's gonna put him dead last. Unfortunate for him. But still a lot more drivers to go out. AJ coming around to start, I presume, his first lap. AJ coming off that win at Kansas. Send it a little deep there. He's gonna come up and hit the wall. No, he's gonna be okay. Make sure you tell your friends, your family, come join us, watch some virtual Lego racing. Oh, all the way down to the apron. Again, I apologize for the lisp. Nothing I can do about it. Just having fun. AJ up to the wall. AJ really happy against that wall. I believe that ended AJ's time. Yep. Now on track. I have no idea. AJ, however, goes dead last. 2/10 off a rock. So. Excuse me. Horse. Now I'm going. Is that's not horse, that is Sharky. I apologize. Sharky's subbing for horse. Excuse me, saliva in my mouth. I should probably move my mic next time I do that. Sharky coming around to start his first lap. Sorry if you heard anything in the background, just trying to see how I sound. Sharky. The 1 and 2, the D1 driver. Just getting back from Kansas last night. Finished 6th last night. And it's gotten a little cold in D1. Coming back down to D3 for a little bit, give it a shot. Just trying to have some fun this weekend. To the line. Sharky will go second to last with a 36.517. Looks like we have exactly 12 cars. Not too sure about that. I'll have to fact check it with somebody. Zecto out on track. Ooh, wow. Might have used like a little bit of speed. Here we go. First lap for Zexo. Turn 1 and 2 off the gas. I've turned 3 and 4. First lap done. 1 and 2, he's gonna slide up a little bit, keep it off the wall. He does. Loses a little bit of time. Gonna be able to arc off the corner though. Man, I love arcing off the corner. It's just so satisfying. And the run you get down the backstretch compared to everyone else. Whew. Works really well at short tracks as well. I mean, look at Bristol for example. You see a lot of drivers, IRL and NASCAR, arcing it, getting a run down the back stretch or front stretch. See how well it worked out for Zexo. Pretty well. He goes P3, about a 10th. Well, I shouldn't say a 10th, a 100th off pace. I believe I should say. Due to the fact that Zaki is first lap is invalidated. Out on the track now, Easty. That number 18 truck. 18 automobile subbing in for Chris today. Oh, weird. I saw a lot of people using the low line, and now they've all migrated to the high line here in qualifying. So interesting. Might have changed setups. Okay, as soon as I say that, yeah, I get confirmation they did change the setups. Alright. Don't know if EC wall tapped there or not. To the line. Last lap here for him. Down the back stretch for final time for Easty. And Easty finishes up his time. Only good for second to last. Apologies. Coil. It's first lap. It's right on board with him. See his throttle input on the bottom of your screen. To the low line. There you go. Here's a brave soul on the low line. I doubt it's gonna work out for him though. Oh, hit the apron. Yeah, this is gonna be a bad time for him. Just scrap it. Bring it on in. That will end Coil's time. Coil goes set. What was that? That was his first lap, and he goes P2. That's unreal. Wow, it's a fast time. Godzilla starting his first lap. Missed practice. Looking to do what he can here at Fontana Speedway. You call it Fontana or Auto Club? Go ahead, leave in the comments what you call the Speedway. Comments in the stream section. Fontana or Auto Club? That's a good question. Might even be QOTD. Q. Wow, I cannot say Q. Godzilla finishing up his first time. The gas might be in the wall. Scrubs off a bit of time. Arcs it off the corner. A little bit of a run on the backstretch. Off the gas really early. Wow. Might have been lag or something, but he was off the gas really early. And I apologize if you... Wow. Hear Cage in the background. Wow. I am so sorry. That is, however, going to do it for Godzilla. And Godzilla goes dead last. Wow, and I have to go AFK at the worst possible time. Okay, okay, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go ahead and let you guys see it from up here. I apologize, folks. I was expecting to go AFK during the stream, but I did not expect to be this soon. I will promise I'll hurry up a little bit. I'll be right back. Hello everybody and welcome back to Fontana, and I am back in the nick of time. And we are getting again right here. Go green! Here at Fontana. And I'm ready. I am quite frankly ready for this race to get done. Go ahead, go over race info for today's race. St. Bernardino counting 140 at 20 laps, stage 1, 20 stage 2, 30 stage 3, 70 until 2 mile track. First race ever was in June of 2021 for D1, and the last race winner here was Terry in D2. Keys to success: stay in line or wrecks will happen. It's a high speed track. It's not pack racing. But I would say it's very easy to get caught up in wrecks that can happen big time. Prepare for the long run and pit stops. Yeah, I mean, even if there's big wrecks, I don't see them happening a lot. I don't see the wrecks happening a lot and often, so I'd assume I'm getting word that these are wrong keys to success. We're just gonna go with them. Prepare long run and pit stops. Yeah, I don't see much wrecks happening here today. Work with the teammates you have. Yeah, I'd agree with that one here. I mean, the teammates are definitely going to be vital here at all Speedway. I mean, down the back, you can get a run, you can get some draft, and before you enter the turns. So that is definitely a good key there. And stay out of catch fence. It's a high-speed track, and I mean, there's always a possibility to get airborne, so please stay out of catch fence. And those are the keys to success, brought to you by Geico. 15 minutes more because they're 50% on Geico Insurance. Point standings heading into today's race. Point standings are led by Mao, 139 points to the dictator of China. Leads Zaki by 20 points. Well, 27 points. He leads Zaki by. Third, Audrey with 109, only 3 behind Zaki. Aiden tied. I don't know if he's tied. It says 108 points for Aiden, but it says tied. So Zaki followed by Audrey, Aiden, AJ, Tooth, Rock, Horse, Zexto, and Alex, the part-time charter, has more points than half the field, which is insane. Just goes to show the importance of skill here in D3. But we are pacing here today. Again, thank you so much for tuning in so far. Just gotta get to our media booth for the day. As the drivers will do their pass through, make sure they have the RPMs set for the pit stops, and just make sure the cars aren't glitched or anything in general. So head down the pits as we speak. Twelve drivers, 1 winner here at Fontana Speedway today. We are ready to go. I'm excited. Coil on pole for us here today. I'll go off the official results, qualifying results. On pole is Coil, followed by Outery, Zexto, Sky, Zaki, Chairman, Rock, Sharky, or Rock for subbing in for Aiden, Sharky subbing in for Horse, Mitch, EC subbing in for Forgot, it's AJ, and then Godzilla with no practice, not surprisingly being last. Ladies and gentlemen, it is with my honor and my duty. Here in California, anything can happen. Boogie, boogie, boogie. Let's go racing at Fontana. One lap completed here at Fontana is still Coyle in the lead. To the outside of him is Zachy challenging him for that position. 4 wide further on back as they start to, I shouldn't say start to calm down. It is still a mighty racing there for the lead. It is Coyle followed by Zachy, and looks like that would be Chairman and Outery, and then Zexo. Top 5 separated by less than a car length. Here comes Chairman to the bottom. He's gonna put Coyle up almost in the Outery. And Chairman just shoves his way in there. Now here comes Zexo. Zexo to the lead. Almost. Problems for AJ. And look out. We're going to have a wreck, it looks like. Ooh, close. Outery managed to save it, but Outery in the lead. Here at Fontana, he's got a little bit of help on the outside of him. Zexo gonna give him a little bit of a bump hanging to the corner. Didn't do much so. And oh my goodness. What was that, Godzilla? Huh, yeah. 3 laps complete, starting lap number 4. That is Outery on the inside there. Of Coyle. Now here comes Sky to the bottom of the racetrack. Trying to push his way up. Outery's gonna get a little bit of help, and there's more help too as well. That's the bump drafting I was talking about. There's gonna be big runs down the backstretch, and that's where most of the drafting and bumping is coming from there. But it is Outery in the lead. Coyle off a little bit of a run to the outside. Not gonna get his money's worth then. Starting lap number 5. Sky to the inside of Outery, trying to challenge him for the lead. Almost cuts Coyle off then. To the bottom of the racetrack goes Sky. Let's see if he's able to make it stick. Not yet. Trying to get the momentum out of the corner. Man, look at this view out the back bumper of Outery. He's gonna put the block on Coyle. A little bit of calamity further on back. A little bit on back now. Zachy has been shuffled out a little bit. Godzilla is where he started the race. This guy's the back bumper of Chairman, mid corner. Ooh, a little bit of contact there with Zexo. What happened to AJ? That's what I want to know. He's nowhere to be seen. Was slow in the apron around lap 3. And there he is. He's on the backstretch. It just having turned 3. No idea what's going on with him. Might have glitched his car during the drive-through before the race. Whoa! Contact. Sharky and Chairman get into it a little bit. The bottom of the racetrack now. Yeah, here's AJ. He's just alone on the backstretch. Onto the backstretch is Outery leading Coyle. Sharky is looking to the inside of Coyle. Zexo to the bumper of Coyle. He's gonna push him up the racetrack. Sharky's gonna lift up the racetrack. A lot of speed. Here comes the crossover. A brilliant crossover from Zexo. That was magnificent. He's gonna get run too now on Outery. Down this long front stretch. Have to brake. He's gonna be in the wall almost. Might be able to see another arc off the corner. No. Now the draft down the backstretch. You can see him just closing in ever so slightly. Coil gonna make another move on Zexo here. He's gonna use him as a wall. Yikes. And we are a 7th of the way done with this race. Audrey still leads us after 10 laps. 3 wide. Here comes Godzilla. Godzilla's gonna almost cause a wreck. I saw him lift up the track a little bit. He's gonna move himself up into 5th. Cuts off Zaki. Yikes. And that will probably be a warning for him. Maybe not. Not too sure. 4 wide now for 3rd place. Audrey still leads us. Audrey having the time of his life right now. He leads them. Coming to 9 to go for the stage. Not too sure if they'll catch AJ or not. We'll see how much time he loses this time around. It was about 3 seconds off pace that time around. Audrey still leads the pack here. To 3 and 4. 3 wide behind him. Here comes EC to the inside of Coil. He's gonna put it 3 wide, almost. It looked like AJ lost about a 10th that lap. Should be clear for AJ before the end of the stage. Nothing to worry about for him. Coil to the inside. He's gonna push EC up the track. He's gonna put him in the wall. Wow. Talking about loss of power steering. Just turned right for like half a second. Godzilla pushing his way up through the field. Finds himself 3rd with 1 warning on the day. Easty looking to the inside. Didn't even try to line up with him. Whoa! Chairman comes down. Oh, and battle for the lead as well. This one is, if I can scroll through, Zexto and Audrey battling for what can be a stage win, but for right now is the lead. And Coil does not turn, and almost a Jack Easty does not turn either. It's gonna cost Godzilla a couple of places. Coil's gonna gain one, it looks like, out of that one. It'll argue off the corner strongly. And Zexto looking to the outside. Oh, Audrey just puts a block on him. Zexto's gonna have to commit to the high line here. Should be able to get a little bit of a run off the corner though. Big run off the corner. He's gonna use it. Just gets to his back bumper. He's gonna look inside. Yes, he does. Took a peek inside. Audrey could not get the car to turn in. Zexto might lose the position here though. Audrey's gonna have a little bit of a run on the outside. 2 wide on back for a second. But Zexto now in the lead of this automobile race. Easty takes a look inside of both of them. He's gonna be able to clear him though on the exit. Here comes Audrey. Audrey trying to force it 3 wide. And Zexto will get the run off the corner. Audrey, however, now on his quarter panel. Hey, I'm here, says Audrey. He's gonna look again to the inside, try to take the lead back. Gonna be clear. Maybe. No, Zexto gets a little bit of a run off the corner. Coming to 4 to go in the stage. Further on back, there's a couple of battles going on. Zaki's worked his way back up through the field. Audrey doors Zexto into the corner. This is some good racing. Howdy. On the door a little bit again. Side by side, heading into turn number 3. Looking to the inside, the middle, clear him out the corner. Zexto's gonna have that run. He's gonna use it to his advantage. At the line, it's gonna be Outer who leads them with 3 to go in the stage and a little bit of lag. A lot of lag. Whoa! Hang on there. Just getting back to my chair and I saw a coil to the inside of Zexto. A lot of smoke in the back. Come to 2 to go for the stage. This is where things are gonna get dicey. Coil looking inside. 3 wide! Coming to the line. Someone's in the pits as well. Sky's gonna pit before the stage ends. The question is, well, he probably should have got to the pits before they came to 2 to go. So Sky's gonna look for track position on the restart. See if he could get out though. Well, can take a dive inside. Coming into the white flag for stage number 1. They're throwing each other. Zexto in the lead. In the turn 1 for the final time, Coil's gonna lift up the track. Audrey's falling on back. Down the backstretch. Around goes Zach and Chairman. Chairman got to his quarter panel. Zachy won't be happy about that. He's gonna come back up in the traffic. Here they go. For the end of the stage. Coil might get it. Coil slides up. They're gonna have a run out the corner. Who's gonna get it? He puts him in the wall. At the line, Zexto! By mere inches. Wow. Mere inches. And now he has to go AFK. Wow. That was the finish I think everyone was waiting for. Let's take a look at that one, folks. Comes the line. Coil puts him up into the wall. Wow. We're going to take a quick look at the pit cycle, however, before we can take more looks at the wonderful end to the stage. Rexo has to go AFK, unfortunate for him. Who's going to get the race off the pit road, though? Looks like Coil. I'm sorry, that's Sky. He pit before the stage end. I assume he probably went in to top off for fuel. Oh, too close to call. And that is gonna round out. Apart from Godzilla. Godzilla is sitting there. His box is broken. I'm coming, Godzilla. Use another one. Okay, I have to coach him for a second, folks. Excuse me. Excuse me while I coach him real quick. Come on, get out. Get him out! If he doesn't get out on time, I'm firing the pit crew. Oh my goodness, it's gonna be Lightning McQueen! Ah! Godzilla gets it. Wow. I would interview Zex though, but he is AFK for the moment. I do, however, want to bring in someone, so let's bring in Coil. Coil, hello.
Yo, what's up?
Coil, so a very successful stage end for you there. I thought you were gonna get it. You put
Yeah,
Zex
I was
on
so
the wall.
close.
You put Zex on the wall for it. Can you tell us
It's all right.
how are you feeling after that?
I'm feeling great. The car, oh my goodness, it's feeling great. I feel like I can just. You saw what happened there. I went like 3 wide from like 6 to get the first. Like, oh my goodness, the car was just on the rail. Yeah.
Yeah, I could tell the car looked very good from here. I mean, you've been up front basically the whole time, and I mean, how is feeling good? I assume.
Yeah, definitely. Just right now, I'm more concerned really just on the playoff battle. Right now, I think I'm past Matt, or close to Matt, because Matt is not racing. So, I'm just concerned about Beastie right now, and I'm just trying to be smart about it.
Alright, well, thank you, Coil. I'll let you go before the race gets back underway here. And have fun and stay safe.
Thanks.
Coil sounds very happy with his car. Pits are closed. It's gonna take a little bit longer this time around. I want to thank all the fans tuning in. As here comes the shoes cone. Coil goes low, Zaki high, Ishi through the middle, Chairman low, and I cannot commentate the rest of whatever just happened. Yeah, he's gonna drop to the back there, unfortunate for him. So very close racing today. I doubt we will see green flag pit stops. That's unfortunate. Your control car is Coil. 20 laps to the stage 3. Green flag, back in the air, we're on the way again. A lot of calamity in the back as the drivers trying to get their way up through the gears, through the speed. Zexto doors the wall in the back, it looked like. And door to door, Zaki and AJ. AJ had a bad stage 1, nowhere to be seen. Had issues with the car, had to bring it down pit road as soon as the race started. He's working his way up. He's up to 5th, trying to make it 4th. He'll make it 4th at the line. Somehow 3rd, probably just lag, but further on back, still a lot of scuffling going on. Sky is in the back somehow. No idea how that happened. Aldery making his way back to the field. Chairman and Coil battling it out for the lead. Oh, Rick in the back! Look at that! Oh my goodness, no! Godzilla's upside down! Talk to me when you can, driver. And the first wreck of the day goes to Godzilla. Well, I shouldn't say it goes to Godzilla, but whatever happened back there. Let's take a look at what happened. Looks like a jackknife in the back. Godzilla tried to avoid it. Oh! Unfortunate for him. Trying to get to the point to see who was involved in the wreck. Apologies. Here, that looks like Mitch, Sharky, and AJ caught in the arrow formation jackknife. And then here comes Godzilla trying to avoid it. They come down, and Godzilla has nowhere to go. Prayers. One more time. Oh, hard leg. That's a hard leg. Told you could get airborne. We're gonna try this one more time. Coil. Back to the gears. We're racing again at Fontana. And oh wow, was Audrey the leader? I have no idea. On the bottom, that's Coil getting a bump from Sky. He's gonna immediately abandon Sky, go to the outside, get a bump from his manufacturing teammate. 2 wide on back, and wow. Okay. Oh, Reckon in the back. That's Zexto in the back. Might be a jackknife. Oh, Reckon. They all save it. Godzilla is gonna merge calmly. The finger is gonna be pointed at Sky. Coil out to a tremendous lead. Go on board the Sky. Man, you gotta watch out where you're going. No time to think at all. Rock solid, not having the day he wanted, subbing in for the 5-car of Aiden. Don't think he got many stage points in stage 1. Just trying to make up for it. Meanwhile, for the lead, it's Coil, Audrey, and Zaki. Contact between the 66 Audrey and 21 of Zaki. Whoa, the crossover move from Zaki. Not much cooking for him though. Didn't have to run. Just trying to work it. Coil still out in the lead, however. Coming to 11 to go for the stage. Let's do a little bit of a crank it up, shall we? I I I I I literally have no idea what just happened. What? That was I don't even What in the world? I don't even know what to say. Oh my goodness. What in the world? I was just riding on board with I forgot who it was. I just see. Oh my goodness. Wow. That is unreal. Anyways, pits are open. I apologize. Getting out first is gonna be Easty in the 18 car, followed by Albury, Rock Pitter, Zexo, Chairman. Coyle coming out far behind. Sky and Mitch over Zaki. Fastest time of the day, Zexo so far. I'm just in disbelief of what I just saw. How is that even possible? Wait, what? I don't even know what happened. That's unfortunate. We're gonna do crank it up as soon as it goes back green, because I'm not letting that runner crank it up. That was the most majestic thing I've ever seen in my life, though. That's a 9 out of 10. I'm sorry, 8 out of 10. Barrel in my opinion. Just couldn't land it, unfortunately. Choosing this time by. Choosing isn't as easy as that as some might think. One of the biggest choices you'll make during the race. Can depend on the variety of things for the drivers. I mean, just track position, the preferred line, is your teammates there, there's somebody you don't want to work with. And so much can factor into the line you choose, and you have to think about it all within a matter of seconds, because choose zone's coming up quicker than you think. So definitely a lot of choice in that. Don't know why you can't spectate Easty. Unfortunate. You can spectate Rock Solid though. We're gonna try it one more time, folks. For they wreck. They wreck. Get back to crank it up on the restart. So you hear the fans in the background. Man, did you hear the roar of those engines as they came by? That was so realistic. Thank you to the developers. But caution is out on the speedway. Not sure why, but this is gonna end the stage, presumably. Yeah, this is gonna end the stage. Sharky is gonna win the stage, folks. Stealing points away from the drop. Okay. And Audi has jumped out of his automobile. Pits are open, and it's been declared a stage finish. Sharky's gonna win the stage, followed by Coil, AJ, Sky, Mitch, Easty, Zaki, Zekdo, Chairman, Rock. I don't know if they're gonna count Outery because he jumped out of his car before they got to the line, and Godzilla. Race off a pit road. First off, Easty's gonna get it. Sharky, Coil, AJ, Sky. Don't know who that was. Wow. That was close. Godzilla and Outery. 30 laps will commence to the end of the race. Hot diggy dog. Choosing. Sharky. I'm sorry. Excuse me. Coil going to lead us off. Where did Easty go? A bunch of Kyle Bushes out front on the front row. Pace car is off. Sharky's gonna get a warning. Sharky gets a warning. Wow. Never seen that. It's gonna lead us to green. I don't think I've ever seen a driver get a warning. For safety car infringement. 5-second time penalty. Here they come, down the back. Sharky puts the block on Chairman. And it looks like a jackknife in the back as well as Exto and Outery. Oh, AJ and Zachy might get into the jackknife. It's close. They're going to be okay. Exto gets his second warning. 4 wide, further on back. Before the lead, Chairman and Sharky. Lap 2 of 30. Chairman's going to push him up a little bit. Looking low. Coil. Rock solid. We're gonna help push Coil into the turn. Coil off of the turn. And I'm getting confirmation. Thank you, Colts. Chairman Mao is your truck's regular season champ of 2022. Congratulations to Chairman Mao. You've heard it here first, folks. Chairman Mao is the regular series trucks champion after the second stage. But this isn't playoffs yet. That's like it though. 3 wide for second place. Rock Pitter in the mid on low. He's gonna be able to get a little bit of momentum off the corner. He's gonna find himself in the second place. Coil struggling to get momentum off the corner. Zachy looking high. Gonna send it in there, trying to clear 2 drivers behind him. Wall taps. And let's run off the corner. Questionable. Before the lead, Rock Pitter and Chairman. I'm sorry, Rock Pitter. Rock Solid and Chairman. Too wide for the lead. In the turn 1, Rock Solid is going to clear him, and for the first time today, I believe so, Rock Solid has the lead. His teammate Godzilla having a little bit of trouble today. A little bit on back. Looking 5 wide for a second. It is 3 wide though. Oh, really squirrely off the corner. 3 wide still. They make contact. They're banging doors at the line. Four wide. Wow. For the lead, Rock Payer still out front. Zachy is gonna have a little bit of a run off the corner. Coil now. Easty in the mix. 3 wide. This is unreal. Calamity 5 wide. Oh my goodness, this is not gonna be good though. And a wrecked. Hard lick all around. Caution's gonna be called. Uh-oh. Colt's Chairman into it. Colt's Coil and Chairman into it. Let's take a look at the replay here. Just 5 right in the corner. I already knew it was going to be bad. slow it down a little bit. See, Sharky on the inside. Gives Coil the bump. Coil gets sent up the racetrack, rebounds off of Zexto, comes back into Sharky, and that's all she wrote. Collects a lot of good trucks. Stage 3, however, third of the way in. Stage 3. This is point standings heading into today's race. Chairman Mao does get the regular season championship. Congratulations to him. Very talented driver. Whether he's cocky or not, very talented. Congratulations to Chairman. What the heck? Pace car is off, rock solid, the control car. Coming to 21 to go in the race. We're green. Oh. Oh, big contact in the back. Almost a jackknife, good saved by all the drivers. And wrecking on the back. Oh my goodness. Hard wreck. I could not catch it. Oh my. Wow, that had to hurt. Pits are going to be open. I assume everyone takes this chance to go in. Then I do believe you'd be clear for no more pit stops. Here we go. This is the running stopper right here. The money stop. Presented by Chick-fil-A. Eat more chicken. I was silent so you could all take in the moment of the money stop. Again, presented by Chick-fil-A. Eat more chicken. Chick-fil-A is so good. Do you guys like Chick-fil-A? Tell me in the comments of the stream. I like Chick-fil-A. Very good, very good. I honestly have to say, my favorite restaurant, however, honestly, I'm gonna have to give the Panda Express. That's my favorite. I love Panda Express. Orange chicken is the best. Here we go. Zexto, the control car. Green flag in the air, and 15 minutes to race. Rock Pitter, ascend to the inside. Laps keep ticking down. A lot more aggressiveness gonna come out of these drivers. Okay. The back. Contact. Right in the back. I can't tell who that is, but caution is gonna be out, and I missed it, of course. Uh-oh. It's gonna be bad. They come up on the track too much. It's gonna be it's still a raceback, however. Sharky in position to get second. Behind them. Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh, there's two cars on their lid. Oh my god. What? Oh my goodness. I think he's gone. There are multiple drivers gone. Let's take a look at the replay here on like slow-mo. So you could just see Zachy gets turned. I think he went down, and oh my goodness gracious. More people flipped too. Oh, in the back! Oh, who went over the middle of the... Oh my goodness. A horrible wreck. You can see it the last second in the middle of your screen. Car gets airborne, but just... Oh my goodness. I want to see that Sky that flipped as well, but nonetheless, a horrible wreck here. Real time this time. See the intensity of the impact. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. The worst wreck I think I've ever seen in history of the sport. 2 cars on the lid. 3 have passed away. I mean... Zach is 100% dead. Sky had a hard lick on his roof. And Coil, for the sake of it, we'll just say he's probably dead too. We probably put him down. He'll have too much trauma. But Green back out in the air, and Audrey off to a blazing start. A blinding restart, in fact. Zexel puts Sharky into the wall. Got in the back. two abreast. Oh my goodness! Oh, did you guys see that? I can't spectate any of them, but there's a horrible wreck in the back. And there's no caution. Just, I hope look at the screen for a sec. Oh my goodness! You're telling me that wasn't a caution? One more time. Wow. Interesting call there by the officials to keep it green. That was a horrible collision. Three wide for second place. I flipped at Kansas yesterday in my Southwest car, so I literally flew in Southwest. It's actually up against the wall a little bit. It's a video game move. Massive run. Oh, they're wrecking! They keep it green. Rock, 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 rock. Yep, there's my car. Damn it. Rock. Oh, battle for the lead! Zachy and Outery. Zach still gets a drive-through. But here we go. The race takes down. The battle for the lead heats up. Ricky in the back. Uh-oh. 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 Look out. Killed. It's killed. It's killed. It's killed. Yep. Caution's gonna be out here, folks. Jackknife on the backstretch. Yep. Race back. Just I think this has got to be the most fatal race I've seen in a while from D3. Here we go. This is the money stop presented by Panda Express this time. Yeah, we have a battle now between Chick-fil-A and Panda Express. And Zachy is out. I probably only took fuel. Actually, maybe tires, no fuel. Oh, my official almost gets hit! You gotta be kidding me! The official almost gets hit. That would have been like the 6th fatality of the race. Just no care for life today. Oh my goodness. Here we go. There'll be 4 to go. At the line. I'm going to presume that this is the final restart. Sky, very far back. I don't know if he's gonna make it. I'm gonna have to hurry. I assume he's wall riding to catch back up. It's fine. And it looks like he's just gonna miss it. Man, that's unfortunate for Sky. Green flag in the air. And A8 has to serve his drive-through. And wrecking in the back. It's gonna be bad. It's gonna be bad. Okay, never mind. That maybe might not have been the final restart, folks. Let's see who dies next. Assume it's gonna be around this area. So we're just gonna keep the camera here. And we'll put this in the RSCRA official crash compilation at the end of the season. Oh my goodness, Chairman! Putting Coil all the way up. Not happy with that. Not happy with Coil, I should say. Godzilla of ascend to the bottom. Trying to make it work. Mitch having the day of his life right now. They're gonna die in turn 3 right now. I just know it. Someone's gonna it. Captain! Oh damn it, we're dead. Hold on to it, driver. Oh my! Oh, Dale Earnhardt. Green flag still in the air, and no, never mind. The caution is gonna come out. And that will probably be the end of Godzilla's race. Tricky. What's the 3L3? Overtime attempt number 1. Who is gonna get it? Overtime 1. What a race! I mean, stage 1 and 2 were so common, and now? Just choose, I believe. Here we go. leading us to the green. Outery. Can you believe it? Outery has just been up and down today. Here we go. Oh, reckon. Two to go. Godzilla gonna serve his drive-through. It's 4 right in the back. Look out, dead! Oh my goodness! Reckon in the back. Is that gonna be a drive? Is that gonna be a caution? Yes, it will. Caution's gonna be out. That's the end of overtime number 1. Outery will win the race back. Remember, NASCAR rules. 3 overtimes here in the RSCRA. The 3rd overtime, if there's a caution, race ends under caution for a race back. Pits are open. Any takers? Oh, it's a split decision! Wow! Half the field on freshies, half the field on not. Track possession versus new tires. I don't know if this is a money stop considering it's a split decision. Sharky out before Chairman, out before Zaki. Sky, Zexto, but leading all of them, AJ. Very quiet day for him today. Let's see if these guys are gonna want to go win. Whoa, look out! Oof. No takers. Choose. Here we go. I'd say even split field. It looks like Sharky took left sides only. Left sides. Oh, I'm in disbelief at that strategy call, folks. But this is how it's gonna end here. Overtime number 2. Outery. Control car. We're underway. Whoa, my goodness! You gotta be kidding me! Sherman's upside down! Oh my! Again? Oh my goodness! A horrible flip! I'm ready to go to overtime number 3. This race back's crucial. Audrey gets the race back, but oh my... Are you kidding me? Wow, let's take a look at that one, folks. Just a horrible wreck. Absolutely horrid. Goes up to block. Oh! Yeah, he just keeps on getting hit. Oh! Oh my goodness. And this isn't even the worst wreck of the day, either. Vote for your worst wreck of the day so far. Oh my goodness. That is a vicious crash. Here we go, choosing again. Oh, who drove through the middle? I think that was Easty. Next caution will be a race back to end the race. Here we go again. Outery. Control car goes. Wrecking, this can be bad. It actually just wrecked a lot of them. Coil in the lead. Coil has the lead. Wreck in the back. Green. 3 and 4. Zaki nudges out in front. Coming to the white flag. The race of fatality coming to an end. White flag in the air. This race is official. Wrecking! Coil turns Zaki. Zaki around. Audrey's gonna watch the remerge. Yikes! What a bad remerge by Outery. Sky in the lead. Someone... Godzilla gets the black flag. Who's gonna win the race? Coil sends it. They touch. They touch, shouting 3 and 4. Coming to the line. Coil has the lead. He wants to get there. Mitch up high. Coil down low. At the line. Sky turns Mitch. Coil gets his first single career win in the history of the RSCRA. Can you believe it? Wow. Finish will be under review. Unofficial. Finish is under review. All of the Mickey comments already. Oh my goodness. Unofficial. Unofficial. Incredible finish. Wow. I mean, I feel like Coyle kind of sent it though. Coyle sent it at the last second. I feel like that might be what they're reviewing. We'll have
Need
to see.
footage, please.
Okay, I am. 1 second, folks. Stand by. Just it'll literally be 2 seconds. The will be back up.